Well, howdy there, Internet people, it's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump's indecisiveness hitting the Fed. The man who brought us concepts like the Trump always chickens out stock market trade and chicken and waffle foreign policy has given us a new issue, and it signals much deeper problems when it comes to the economy. Some quick background to be able to understand the issue. When people talk about the Fed cutting interest rates, what they're really talking about is Fed Chair Jerome Powell and the 11 other members of the Federal Open Market Committee voting and adjusting what's called the federal funds rate. It's not a direct adjustment of your interest rate. It's the rate banks charge each other. That's the main tool the Fed has for influencing monetary policy. On December 10th, the committee voted 9-3 to reduce the federal funds rate by 25 basis points. Having a quarter of the committee disagree isn't a good sign. It signals uncertainty. And say it with me, markets hate uncertainty. But that isn't the real problem. The real problem is the reasons, plural, for the dissents. Chicago Fed President Austin Goolsbee dissented in favor of no decrease. Kansas City Fed President Jeffrey Schmidt also dissented in favor of no decrease. Trump's new pick, Fed Governor Stephen Miron, dissented in favor of a 50 basis point decrease. Not just was there pretty widespread disagreement, the disagreement went both ways, with some saying no cut, and one voting for a deeper cut. What's more noteworthy, back in October, there were dueling dissents. Before then? Well, the last time we saw this was, the last time Trump was in office, in 2019. This is an incredibly rare thing, and I'm not sure I can think of 2 meetings in a row where it's occurred going back a quarter of a century. The Fed is a central bank. Its job is to be a stabilizing force. If there's dissent and debate at the Fed, it's sending mixed messages. What's more is that Miron's vote seems politically linked to Trump. Whether they are or not, the appearance is there. Trump wants lower interest rates to ease debt, but seems unaware of how that might drive up inflation. The members of the committee who voted for no rate cut most likely voted that way out of a concern of even more inflation being triggered by easier lending. The Fed is supposed to maintain price stability and promote maximum employment. Those things sometimes, like now, require different monetary policies. How will the market react to this once they process it? Honestly, I have no clue. The market is running on emotion and speculation. But there's one thing to know for sure. You don't have multiple dissents if the economy is doing well. You certainly don't have multiple dissents in opposing directions. It's a sign that multiple problems are hitting the economy, and different parts of the committee are disagreeing over which problem is going to cause the most damage. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.